foster care placement ever. What? I don't even know the date. This weekend's Valentine's Day. What a sweet little Valentine we get to have. It's a temporary placement. I'm not telling you anything else other than we know it's a temporary placement because I don't know what I'm allowed to tell you. We need to get a car seat. We need to get socks. We need to get diapers and maybe some more clothes because currently we have nothing. We have some clothes, actually.
We had everything.
Yeah.
Wrong age.
Yeah. I don't even know if the pacifiers are the right size.
They're fine.
Hey, and suck on it tonight. I think that we have bigger ones too. I think that we have like 18-month up. But right now, I don't know. I think he's also ill. They told us that he feels fine to the touch, but we don't know for sure. So that's nice. I don't know how to do anything for a child. I have found out today. Do you?
Everything.
Are you worried? Because I'm nervous.
You got a question, ask me. I'll Google it.
Exactly. That's the nice thing about having Wi-Fi at our house now. So I've been like Googling all day. Can 1-year-olds eat solid food? I know well and good that 1-year-olds can eat solid food because I fed our niece Hazel solid food and she didn't die. So she's okay. And I feel like that's okay. Also, there's a lot of people who have texted me that I need to reply to, and I need to do that, but I'm panicking currently, and I was crying earlier while I was cleaning, and it's just, I am stressed out, and I thought they were going to be bringing the baby to us, but now they're not, and I thought that they were going to be giving us a car seat, and now they're not, so now we need to go get one, and we need to install it before we get a baby. We're getting a baby today! Wow. Wah. Wah. Yeah.
Mama.
What? What? You got your car? Vroom, vroom, vroom. We're going on a trip. My hair's crazy because I put it on up. We're going somewhere. I don't really know exactly where. I know we're going to Maryland, but I don't know what we're doing there. I don't know yet. We'll find out. I know we're eating somewhere good. But come along with us because this weekend gonna be fun. We need it. I'll tell you why. Not right now. I'll tell you why not right now. And I can't talk about it. I'll start crying. And I just did my makeup all pretty. I can't talk about it. Anyway, beautiful day. Quite unfortunate that it's gonna be ugly like immediately tomorrow. Also, my voice sucks today. Sucks cool. I love being sick. It's really nice. Right, Bear? Where are we going? North. Let's go.
About this time.
Going north to Maryland. Okay, bye. There's the river. And then here's a nice little nook. Oh, what's in here? Let's look. It's locked. It's locked. I can't get in there. Cute setting area. I love that table. That's really pretty. Huge TV. Very cute. A heater in case I'm freezing cold, I guess. Nice. Here's the view of the other house. It's me. Hello. And then the bed. Beautiful quilt. Absolutely gorgeous. I love that. And then here's the bathroom. Extra towels. Very nice. Dog bowls. It's pet friendly. Are you kidding? I love those. I love this like color of wood. Like this, I don't know, like 1980s red oak cabinets. Like that's what it reminds me of. Robes. Are you kidding? How fancy are we? I love this bathroom. It's very modern, very chic, very cute. I quite enjoy this. And then look at this shower head. Look at this tub. I might be taking a bath tonight, but also, Mitchell planned all of this by himself. We had a really tough week, and I don't know if, did you plan this before our tough week or right after?
This one was during and after.
He planned it all.
You need a break.
I love you, Bear. He's a good man. And guess what? You know what the best part about all of it is? We're within seeing sight of my favorite restaurant. Whenever we used to... Okay, here's story time. I'll sit in this fancy chair and I'll talk to you. When we lived in Maryland... Oh, beautiful lighting. When we lived in Maryland, it was...
You can go downstairs and there's a sliding too.
Okay, I'll come downstairs. You want to see downstairs? Let's see downstairs first. There's no railing. This is a biohazard? Not what I meant.
No.
Safety hazard.
It probably has grandfather in.
Oh, for sure. Look at this house. I mean, come on. The floors down here are super uneven and it makes me love it even more. Are you kidding? Look at this kitchen. I love this kitchen.
I like it. That's cool.
This place is so cool. Okay, here's the kitchen. Look at this. I quite enjoy the kitchen even. I think Mitchell's going to go get the bags and stuff. But let's talk in my nice big kitchen. But this week we got our first foster care placement. And we found out 2 days into having him that he's going to have visitations 5 days a week with his bio family. And it was 3 hours away. And they had to pick up other siblings. And they had to pick up his other siblings on the way. So it was really tough on him. And on Tuesdays through Fridays, they were having visitation at 5 o'clock, well 5:30 to 7:30, but they were picking him up at 1 so that he could get there on time after picking up the other siblings. And he wasn't getting home until like 11 o'clock, and that was really difficult. Obviously because Mitchell still has to go to work because you have to work to live and to take care of a child. And so when he was going to work at like waking up at 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning, and that's obviously not feasible when you have a child who slept in the car for 7 hours and you get him home at 11 p.m. He also got me sick, which is like why I'm sick right now, because he came with some kind of virus and then he ended up getting an ear infection. So he's still, with his new foster family, he's still on antibiotics and things. But it was really tough to adjust, like, to having him in our lives, and then it was really tough to adjust to it is really tough to adjust to him being out of our lives, and we knew it was temporary anyway. Like, we knew he was going to be reunified with his family, but we didn't know that we were going to have to put him in a different foster care home. But obviously, like, him being in the car 7+ hours a day, 5 days a week is not fair to him. And so we really, I can't believe that our agency, like, let that happen to begin with, that they even placed him with us and, like, let that whole situation go and just happen, because that really showed, like, a lack of care, in my opinion, on their end. And I know that they didn't know that he had visitation until they already placed him with us, but they should have let us know immediately afterwards and told us, like, what, what's what. Hold on, Mitchell's at the door, I gotta go get him. But anyway, that situation was obviously really tough, and having to make that decision was really hard on both of us, because we really fell in love with him being there. And like yesterday, he went to his new foster home, and he really attached to us because he was going through a lot, and it was something that was necessary for his well-being, because there's no child that should have to travel that much, and he was only 1.5 years old. There was no way that that was going to be sustainable for him mentally. Like, that had to have been just mental torture. And for that to be our first placement was, like, really an eye-opening experience for foster care, and, like, how little the system cares about children and what they have to go through. Because, like I said, our agency should have tried to figure out something, like, immediately whenever they found out that he has, 7-hour-a-day trips to and from visits, and they just didn't care enough to even, like, talk to us about it. And then whenever we had mentioned it, they didn't really care. So obviously this week has been really stressful, because for us to take a baby in and then immediately then be, like, taken away, and the day before they were gonna put him in a new home, we got a call for another infant. And I was like, man, it's like these kids are, like, disposable in the system, kind of. It's like, oh, you don't have a kid anymore, so here's another kid. And I just wanted to clarify, because I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. I didn't mean to say that they treat the kids like objects, because they are very kind to the children. But with that being said, the day before they were going to pick up the little boy, we'll call him BK, we got a call from a woman. She was lovely, and she helped us a lot, but she was so excited for us because she had an infant placement for us. And when we said that we had BK, she was like, well, we're going to pick up BK, and then we can just drop this baby off. And I felt like they were treating BK as if he wasn't somebody that we were attached to or loved and, like, deeply cared for. And I felt at the time they wanted us to get over it quicker than we could. Like, BK was just going to be bounced around a little more, and we should be fine with that, and just take in a new infant and maybe go through the exact same process like that we went through with BK. And that's something that neither of us wanted to do or felt comfortable with. So it just felt strange and like nothing we had ever experienced. And I just realized that they don't really care about what we were feeling or how attached we would get. I'm not saying that's something that everybody feels, but it was our first placement, and the way we were treated just felt odd. That was just, like, it's really eye-opening. It's really all eye-opening, because obviously I'm, like, grieving for this kid, because he was such a wonderful little boy, and we loved him, like, so much, And for them to be like, oh, well, he's leaving tomorrow, so we'll just drop off another kid at your house. And I'm like, wow, like, that fast? And, like, that's, like, normal? And that's, like, something that people, like, handle and they're okay with? And, like, that's obviously not something that I'm just, like, okay with, because I'm still struggling with it. So it's hard. And it was a hard situation to go through. And the house just felt so quiet yesterday after he left, and it was strange. And he was only with us for a week. So it's hard, but all will be well, and God has a plan for us, and God has a plan for him, and we truly, truly believe that that was in his best interest. We truly, truly do. So, yeah, we just pray for comfort and peace for that little boy and for his family, and he has 3 siblings, and I hope that they all get to be reunified and be a family again, and I hope that he has stability and normalcy and happiness, and that's just what I wish for him. So, anyway, Mitchell planned a little weekend trip, and he had planned like a weekend trip a while ago because he worked on Valentine's Day, but then after we got that little boy, obviously we've been struggling with that whole situation, so he planned something else because he cares, and he knows it's gonna be hard to be in a house because he knows me. And yeah, so we're staying in this beautiful Airbnb, and it's right next to my favorite restaurant that I love so much, and it's a buffet, so I'm gonna pig out. We're gonna hang out here for a while and then probably go eat, and I want to go shopping. Retail therapy is real. But oh my goodness, this background is beautiful, but like I said, it's been tough. So be patient with me, because hopefully this video is even out in February. And the last clip you probably saw was me talking about foster care and how we were getting our first placement. But like, Mitchell and I both decided that maybe foster care isn't what we want to do, because they really treat the kids like they are objects, not really like they are sentient beings who have going through an awful situation, you know. Anyway, so love you, friends. I will let you enjoy the rest of this video, and tomorrow we're gonna go meet my family in Pennsylvania, and we're just gonna have a good weekend. This is probably gonna be the end of my February video. This is just gonna be the rest of it, because yep, I don't really feel like being myself or doing anything. I feel like I am missing something all the time, and I think it's supposedly that little baby boy. So anyway, enjoy this beautiful view. I know I said I love this quilt. Oh, and I didn't notice the pillow even. I just noticed the quilt. Made by this lady. So, if you want a quilt like this, now you know where to get one. That's really cool. Super neat. Food tour. Fish, clams, hush puppy, corn, mac and cheese, ham, roll, coleslaw, and all of Mitchell's food. style houses. They are just gorgino, aren't they? Aren't they so pretty? That one. So quaint. Are we allowed to walk this in the dark? It feels spooky. Sorry if I'm not here. I may be jet skiing across the Great Salt Lake or biking up Mount Everest or even writing the next great American novel while traveling the world in a hot air balloon. The point is, I'm not here and you are, which is a bummer. I can't remotely let you in, but you can still check out my website by scanning below. There you go. Scan below if you want. Here's a sneaky peeky of what he does. He's a metal worker. And it's beautiful. Really cool. It's quite dark, but look how beautiful that is. Oh, it's awful with those new Christmas lights. Those new Christmas lights like the flash, don't they? So this is the Castleman Bridge, and I will insert a photo of it, not ugly. They're redoing the stone on it. That's cool. You see all the stone? But they're going to redo it, I guess, and it is closed currently. So that's quite unfortunate. That's fine. That's like what this whole area is like, not known for, but like it's called like Castleman's like Bridge, Castleman's Crossing, you know? So, anyway. Fine if we can. What does it say? The little crossing of the Little Youghiogheny River, now called Castleman's River, so called by George Washington when he crossed on June 19, 1755 with General Edward Braddock on the ill-fated expedition to Fort Duquesne, Pittsburgh. We going in. I ain't recording in there because it's small. But we going in. We also went thrift shopping, but this video is long enough. We don't need to see all that. Our last stop before we went to Pennsylvania to see my family was the Deep Creek Discovery Center. When we lived in Maryland, we used to go here all the time. It's the most beautiful area. It's so pretty. I love the Discovery Center. It's nice. It's a really nice area. If you're in the Deep Creek area, you definitely have to go. This is how I'm looking. It looks awful. Let's not talk about it. Okay.
Go past this first exit and take the Pennsylvania 201 North exit.
I look
Then
official.
merge onto Pennsylvania 201 North.
I look snatched. Especially if I go like this. Okay. So here's what's happening. We left Maryland. Maryland, gone. We're in Pennsylvania now. Didn't talk to you. Why? Didn't love you guys, I promise, but I just haven't talked to you. Changed my outfit once today already, feeling like I could change it again. We're going to dinner with my family, like the whole family, like, I don't know, my grandparents, my mom, my stepdad, my brother, my sister, her boyfriend. I think he's coming. Anyway, hair cute, as good as I could get it with grease. I didn't like my bangs on my face because, like, I don't like greasy bangs hanging out. And they weren't too bad. I could have just left them, but I don't like that. It made me uncomfortable, and I think I look okay, so I'm leaving it. But that's my man. Anyway, so we're going to eat, and then we're going home because there's nothing else to do. There's a lot to do. I don't want to be in Pennsylvania, though. I'm here all the time. I grew up here. I'm good. There's nothing here for me other than my family. So, and my friends. Hi, friends. Hello. I want to go home. I want to, I don't know, like, sit on my couch, sleep on my bed that isn't, what did you say that the bed was in Maryland? A block of sandstone? Yeah, he said that the bed last night was a block of sandstone, so I would just like to lay in our own bed. I would like to be in our own house. I'm just mentally exhausted. We dealt with a lot of people today. It really irritated me. I kind of took it out on Mitchell. I feel kind of bad about it. Life moves on. I need to just be in a better mindset because, like, it's not all about me. It's not about me. So we're going to a restaurant called the River House Cafe. It opened at 4 o'clock. It's 4:05. So my whole family's there, and they're like, "Where are you? Where are you?" Girl, it just opened. They're quite cute. Okay. We're gonna get there, we're gonna eat, and then we're gonna go home. YouTube video.
That's a lot faster.
Banana. Austin. Also, I sincerely apologize for my brother, but I told him he'd be in the video, so here he is. Also, sorry if you saw his videos that he uploaded on my YouTube channel when we went and visited my mom at her house after this dinner. So I hope you enjoyed those if you got to see those, because I took them down. Because I don't think that I need 15 shorts on my YouTube channel of just my little brother making noise and dancing. Anyway, Austin, I love you, bud.